Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1987 series. Currently we are on Season 3, Episode 7, Burne's Blues. And so far, we haven't really hit a dud this season. I'm hoping that this is not gonna be it, but I just want to point out how good this season has been so far. I feel like I've been pointing it out in every episode, but I've just genuinely been really enjoying this goddamn season. What is with the third season of these shows being so fucking good? The 2012 series had that. This show has that. I mean, to be honest, the only other show with the third season was the 2003 series, and that was too early in my run on the channel, so I can't really compare whether I enjoyed season 3 more or not back then. And the next show with the third season, which is gonna be Generator X, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna really enjoy the third season. So I don't know what is with me and third seasons of shows, but I really like them, you know. But yeah, I've been really enjoying every episode of this third season of the show so far. I've been enjoying the last, like, I don't know, fucking 10 to 15 episodes of Rise of the TMNT 2 as well. It's been great. It's been great. And I'm hoping that that enjoyment is going to continue. Especially because I'm a little worried right now because I did a little bit of a binge reaction today where I reacted to like 3 episodes of Rise of the TMNT and 3 episodes of TMNT 1987, this being the third one. And I get burned out when I do that. The last time that I did it anyway. So I'm hoping that I'm still going to manage to enjoy this episode, and it's hopefully going to be something a little cool and a little bit more interesting than what we had last time, because for the last episode is probably the weakest episode of this season so far, but that is only because I feel like it was just a little predictable due to the nature of what the plot was about. And that is only because I'm really familiar with plots about body swap stories, which is what last episode was, if you didn't check it out. So I'm hoping that this one is going to be a little bit more unpredictable, a little bit more interesting. So yeah, I think it will be, but I just want to point that out. But before we get into the reaction and find out how I'm gonna feel about it, I do want to remind you that you can get a full-length version of these reactions over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tier I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-length reactions, which includes cartoons, short live-action TV series, long live-action TV series, and movie full-length reactions. Alternatively, you can also just stick with the YouTube version of these reactions, since I do my best to include everything or as much as I can into the YouTube version of these reactions, but whichever way you want to go about it, it's completely up to you. So yeah, enough chit chat about things you don't give a shit about. Let's just get into the reaction in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, dudes, there's nothing better to beat the heat than a steaming pizza.
Oh, Michelangelo, how can you eat hot pizza on a day like this?
Because pizza is always tasty.
Pizza is always cool.
Yeah, especially if it's cooked by Wolfgang Plink.
You like these outfits any better? Whoa! Chill out, dude. Get those lizards!
Lizards?
You don't really want to fuck with the turtles, you have a bigger chance of survival than the NYPD.
You just didn't dig deep enough.
What's the matter, April? Afraid you'd ruin your manicure?
Shut up.
You're wrong, Mr. Thompson. That story had everything. Pathos, passion, pepperoni.
But it didn't have turtles. If you'd have gotten some film on these so-called heroes, that would be a story.
You know, I'm really starting to get tired of your fucking J. Jonah Jameson bullshit.
Make excuses.
You're not as fun, and you're definitely not played by that actor that plays him in the Maguire movies. I forgot his name.
There, the finishing touch.
Now that's what a real news hound looks like.
Maybe in the fucking 19th century. Why are they freezing? What the heck?
Oh, I think it's totally cool.
And also, why don't you guys fucking choke because you're fucking filling your sewers with fucking smoke?
It makes no sense. Why is it so cold down here and so hot up there?
Most unusual. I fear something is afoot.
Yep. Probably the Shredder fucking with shit.
It's about time. I've had it with January. Hey, I saw their truck parked here earlier. They might still be in the area.
You fellas check out the east side of town. I'll take the west.
You got it. Turtles, let's get our shells in gear.
RPM. Getting gear. Yeah, that is definitely a show I want to react to eventually. Even though I'm pretty aware of everything that happens in it, I still think there's gonna be merit to reacting to all of Power Rangers, as long as it's not a copyright nightmare. Since I do plan on starting to react to some live-action TV series that are like 20 minutes long. You know how I say in the beginning of the video that that's one of the things you get full-length reactions of? Well, I'm still not reacting to those kind of shows, but I do plan on starting to do that. And eventually I will react to Power Rangers.
We have ways of making you talk.
Why are you fucking with the Mafia? Something is suspicious.
Your question.
Yep, thought so. He looked a little bit too grey to be human.
We're too late.
April's gone.
Yep.
Whoa, it looks like some dude really peeled rubber.
That's no Freon. It must have come from the refrigeration truck.
Hey, check it out. A trail of gas. It must be April. I bet she was captured and she's leaving us a trail.
Yep.
By whom?
A little bit of a leap in assumption there, Leo, but you're on the right tracks, that's for sure. I mean, I was gonna say, really, this show is doing this shit, but to be honest, that is actually, I'm pretty sure, a form of torture.
3 hours of intense.
I'm pretty sure that's actually considered torture.
Told you we didn't know anything.
And I guess that's the only kind of torture that they could have let pass in a show like this, so...
The word is out on the street that you're looking for me. What? No.
What the fuck are
I'm
you?
looking for those darn turtles. That's me. I'm Don Tertelli. Now, who sent you? No one sent us. Honest. You know, I got ways to make you talk.
Oh, he thinks that they're after him because of the way they say that. That's kind of a dumb thing. I thought there for a second that he might have been the guy from the 2012 series, the Dom Vizioso guy. I don't know if he appears in any other TMNT thing, so who knows. Considering the 2012 is the most similar to this version, I wouldn't be surprised if he did show up.
Hey, dude, if that's good, you don't succeed.
Blast them with your blue eyes again!
You imbeciles.
Yeah, that's it. Time to boogie, dude.
Too late, you meddling reptiles. As Michelangelo would say, chill out, dudes.
Oh, shut up!
Move.
It will be a cold day when you can get the better of me.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
You'll never get away with this, Shredder.
Oh, tisk, tisk. Such atrocious dialogue from such a pretty face. Hurry.
I think Shredder went self-aware there for a sec.
I love it when the kid fights back.
Do as I say. Time is of the essence. They are. What? What's going on?
Stop! Put us down! We're TV people!
Wait, what? What is this?
The ice, it's starting to melt.
What? What just happened?
What happened, dudes? I must have...
Who the fuck did they get captured by?
Why must I be cursed with a couple of dipsticks like you?
I don't know, you can just fucking find new people to mutate.
Rock steady, Bebop. Bring Miss O'Neill and come with me. Foot soldiers, operate Marshal 2.
What is April gonna be helpful with? Why are you keeping her alive? Just kill her or let her go.
I think I'd rather not know.
Where's the EPF when you need them?
Who are you people?
This is definitely giving me, even if campy and stupid, it reminds me of the 2003 series with Bishop.
Shredder, you're fiendishly inhuman.
Thank you. Please take yourself.
I love how he's glad he was called that. He's like, thank you.
Thank you for flying super.
I worked hard for that.
Whoa, that nutty Nutra-Freeze.
It's gonna make it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Why the fuck the aliens? I hate that so much.
Here is tonight's top story. Elvis clones from Mars invaders!
Really, Mr. Thompson, you must get a grip on yourself. Yeah, get real.
Man, yeah, Alex Jones was late to the party.
I don't trust anyone with snipers!
Who says there's nothing funny on television?
Okay, so me bitching these episodes, I definitely think I wouldn't say ruined them for me, but definitely influenced my enjoyment for them for sure. Because this one is the worst episode of the season so far. I still think it's good enough because I was still enjoying parts of it, but I feel like not much happened in terms of like an actual, like a logical, like connected plot. There was a lot of random bullshit. I don't understand the focus on the fucking reporters. I don't understand the fucking aliens. I feel like that's just nonsensical. But it's still better than a lot of the episodes of this show outside of season 3, and it still made me watch the episode more than some of other episodes in the, season 1 and 2. Because I feel like if I watched if I watched an episode of season 1 or 2 with how tired I am right now, I would have hated it. I would have completely hated it. But still, this one I found it like decently enjoyable. Like, it didn't bore me, unlike season 1 and 2. So, at least in that regard, it's still pretty good. But the story itself, I feel like, was very lacking. It didn't really feel completely fleshed out and completely thought through. I feel like there was more they could have done to kind of spice it up. It just felt, again, just like last episode, kind of forgettable. I mean, I guess last episode was predictable. This one is more forgettable. Like, not much happened that really changed anything or was particularly interesting. So, there's that. The only thing that really impacted me about this episode, I guess, is the stupid fucking aliens, which kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't get that. Maybe some of you can explain it to me. Well, most likely it's just a random bullshit detail. So, yeah. I don't know. It was okay at best. I don't really care about it ultimately either way, whether positively or negatively, to be honest. Like, it wasn't great, but it's not that bad either. Like, most of the episodes of season 1 and 2 were far worse than this, and I had far more of an issue with that. And maybe I've just gotten used to it, that's why it bothers me less nowadays, but that's just how I feel about it. And yeah, in terms of a rating for this episode, I think I'm going to go with a 7.2 out of 10. So we are kind of going a little bit lower with some of the ratings, because we gave episode 5, I think I gave it, what was actually the name of the episode? I think I gave it like a, was it 8.5 or 9.1, or am I confusing it with Rise of the TMNT? I don't know. Anyway, I gave it a lot. I feel like this is still pretty good for Season 3, honestly. It's definitely better still than I expected Season 3 to be, but I really hope the random bullshit like the aliens doesn't keep happening like that. But yeah, overall it was okay. Again, I don't really care about it either way, either positively or negatively too much. But I am curious, what do you guys think about this episode? So comment those down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 8 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, August Dice, Little Uzi, Corby Dead, Shironyan, Etsap123, and Weed God 6969. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me. You have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not know, that will also explain Why do I look and dress the way that I do? That being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman. I'm not quite sure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people, but that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really accept the fact that I'm trans if they found out, there is not really a feasible or easy way for me to transition here with minimal repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything, so if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's fine, don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me out get out of this situation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, have support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can just help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!